Why are some men grow cold and emotionally distant? In our journey through life, we often encounter men who appear cold and emotionally distant. They seem immune to emotions, detached from the emotional connections that bind us together. This creates a mystery, one we're about to clear up. Emotional disconnect isn't a birthright. It's shaped by numerous factors in a man's life, factors that gradually transform him into a seemingly invulnerable entity. Let's dive into what these influencing factors might be. Childhood plays an integral part in shaping a man's emotional capacity. Men raised in stern, unemotional environments may learn to suppress their emotions, developing a cold exterior over time in their quest to fit into societal expectations. Peer pressure is another significant contributor. Society often places unrealistic expectations on men, urging them to be strong and hide their feelings. This constant pressure can force some men to grow distant as a defense mechanism against criticism and ridicule. Another factor is past traumatic experiences. Men who've been hurt emotionally often retreat into a shell. They become distant to protect themselves from experiencing the same pain again, hence the emotional detachment. Relationships play a major role too. Men who have been betrayed or faced heartbreak may put up an emotional wall. This is their way of self-preservation, their armor against future emotional harm. Over time, these protective barriers can become a habit. The man may not even realize he's become cold and emotionally distant. It becomes a part of his identity, his default setting. Emotional intelligence is another factor. Men who struggle to express their feelings or understand others' emotions may appear aloof. It's not that they're cold-hearted. They simply lack the tools to connect emotionally. Work pressure can also lead to emotional detachment. Men burdened by immense work stress may struggle to balance their professional and emotional lives, leading to emotional disconnect over time. However, it's essential to note that not all emotionally distant men are cold-hearted. Some might be struggling with mental health issues like depression or anxiety, which can manifest as emotional aloofness. While it's easy to label them as cold-hearted, it's crucial to remember that everyone is fighting their battles. Understanding and empathy can go a long way in helping them open up emotionally. In conclusion, men don't become cold and emotionally distant overnight. It's a culmination of various factors like upbringing, societal pressure, past experiences, and lack of emotional intelligence. But with patience and support, they can learn to navigate their emotional landscape better. So, the next time you encounter a man who seems cold and distant, remember this video. Don't judge immediately. Instead, approach with empathy and understanding. You might just help someone break down their emotional barriers.